Okay, so can I ask you what we're gonna cook today?
Today we're making some avocado-inspired burgers.
What's the name?
The California burger, I guess.
Yes.
Something generic for now, we can come up with something more creative later.
ضد الملل وعمري ما سيب حزني يزيد يبقى جبل عندي اللي يفتح.
Okay, so first thing we have to do...
To make the patties, get them started, get about a pound of ground beef, some Worcestershire sauce.
But this isn't just ground beef, is it?
It's just ground beef.
I thought it was organic.
Well, yes, it's organic ground beef, but it's still just beef.
From Costco.
So Worcestershire sauce, a little crushed red pepper, get it spicy, and then some salt, more black pepper, I like a lot, and a little bit of paprika.
We put paprika in everything.
And then you just take this and mix it up, and we can get through that.
And then form the patties after that?
Yes, and I'll show you how to do that in 1 second, once this is... Okay, so now that we have everything nicely incorporated, we're going to make 4 small patties.
Why 4?
Why 4?
Yeah.
2 per burger. I prefer thinner patties on the burger.
They better be thin.
So, I'm just going to take about a quarter of the mass here. Take it, roll it up.
And then that becomes the patty.
And then flatten it out. Sometimes I'm not 100% sure.
And you do that 4 times?
Yes.
Okay.
Then we stack these all like so. Then we find a little pat down. And we stick these in the freezer. We do that because it helps stiffen the patties so they're nice and easy to work with in the frying pan. And it also keeps the inside from cooking while the outside gets nice and seared, which allows you to get a good medium on a burger that's this thin, whereas otherwise it would just be medium well or well, which would be a little too tough. So that's why. So just grab that, stick it in the freezer. Normally put it in a Ziploc bag, but that's not happening.
Oopsies.
Yeah, you can just stick it right in there.
The pizza that was never ate.
Eaten.
So we can't have burgers without fries, obviously. We always make fries with burgers. However, as you can see, our potatoes are slightly old. We've had these for about 3 weeks, but we have no other options. So before I actually make these into fries, I have to cut all the nasty bits off first. So I'll do that. Okay, now you have to wash these, because they're dirty.
And old.
And old.
Okay, so now that you got the gross parts off of the tomato or potato.
So now I'm going to cut these into strips. You can make it as big as you want. You can make wedges, or you can make shoestring potatoes if that's what you want. And we leave the skin on because why not, and it's healthier. And I don't want to peel potatoes. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, I'm pretty loose when I'm cutting my potatoes. I mean, I have this, and then I have this, and then I have this. I don't really care. I mean, you're cooking for yourself. You're not cooking for a group of people. So I do whatever I want. And then what you want to do, you want to put them in a bowl, and you want to wash them till the liquid runs clear. And then if you're not going to use them right away, the potatoes, you have to let them sit in water until you're ready to use them. And then when you're ready, make sure they're dry. And then I'll show you how that works when we get to it. Okay, so basically I washed all the potatoes. We're using ours right away, so we don't need to let them sit in water. Takes about 45 minutes.
What temperature is the oven at?
The oven's at 425. Depends where you live. We live in a cold climate. Honestly, after 400, you're probably going to be good. So at least get to 400 and then
What's us being in a cold climate have anything to do with it?
Because it can change the temperature of the oven. The oven reacts to whatever temp. If we were in Florida, which is where I'm from, by the way, if we were in Florida, then the oven's going to naturally be hotter because based upon the environment. That's real stuff.
I bet.
Okay, so yeah, you want to make sure these are dry. And then we're not frying them, we're oven baking these fries. So I'm gonna put olive oil in here with the fries and salt and pepper. And then I'm gonna line them on a baking sheet. Alright, and then when your oven's preheated, just put them in the oven, and again, around 40-45 minutes, or until they look crinkly and a little brown. And that's it.
Okay, so we're going to be putting some guacamole on top of the California burger. And in order to then need an avocado, some tomato, red onion, jalapeno pepper, salt, pepper, and a little lime. And normally I want fresh cilantro. This dehydrated stuff's all we got, so we're going to go with it.
Do you need 4 tomatoes?
No.
How many are you going to use?
Probably half.
Half of 4?
Half of a tomato.
Okay, and then how much red onion?
Again, not very much because we only have 1 avocado.
Okay, so we'll just gauge. And you're going to chop this up everything really small, right?
Yes. And the avocado, you just want to go around it. Work your way around. There we go. You can open it right up. And work to get the seed out.
And while all this is happening, the fries are cooking.
Yeah, and then one little trick I like to do with the avocado is to score it. Because the result of that is that when you pop it out of the skin, it's already in relatively small pieces. So it's easier to mash it all together to get a good creamy guac. I'll do that on both sides. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, I guess just get it in there. Then grab a spoon and gut it.
Yummy.
Yeah, I always make sure to scoop out as much of the green stuff as possible. Next up, I'll put in the tomato. I'll take the ripest ones.
I like the way the onion was cut, so we're gonna start over. It doesn't always work well the first time, I guess.
Okay, so now some jalapeno. The juice of about half a lime. Okay, so here's our final product. Everything turned out really nice.
All nice and smooth.
Smooth and creamy for the most part. One thing I would say, that kind of messed up on here, I should have mashed the avocado first before incorporating the red onion and tomato, because then it would have been a little easier to get the tomato spread throughout without having to really mash it, because you don't want to be mashing tomatoes. They get all mushy.
Alright, so now we're gonna cook up, well, of course, bacon. We put it in almost every dish. We also have it, so, well, why not use it?
Exactly. That's a little low, so I'll crank it up. It's okay. The bacon doesn't need to be seared or anything.
Yes.
2 strips of bacon, and the fat that renders out of the bacon is going to be absolutely perfect for cooking the burger patties on, which is what we're going to do next. So I put these on and let them sit. Oh, no, just... Actually, no, I know.
Alright, so...
So the bacon's more or less done. We have a good amount of fat that's rendered out of it, which is perfect for cooking the patties in. So just grab these guys, stick them on a paper towel
Why are you doing that?
so they can cool,
And...
so the fat can strain off of them a little bit.
yeah, so they stay
But this fat we're keeping. This is for cooking the patties on, which is going to be next. Okay, so we're going to toast our buns. They're nice and crisp in our toaster oven, set to 2 slices and hope it works its magic. And then we gotta take out our nice chilled patties. Give that a feel. Yeah, that is good and good.
I don't know. I think so.
I believe so. Get them on there. Okay, so I just flipped the burgers. They're looking pretty nice. Taking a slice of this Kobe pepper jack. I'm putting one on each burger. Whoops, you do not want the paper.
So I have the privilege of putting all this together. So you want to get your buns out of the oven if you had your buns in the oven. And you want to make sure your tops are with your bottoms. And then you're going to take that guacamole you made, if I can get it, and you want to spread that on the bottom bun.
Be generous. Perfect.
Alrighty, and then, oh shit, oh god. Woo, okay, and then the other one, get that guac on. A little bit low, alrighty. Now what, and
then we had our burgers resting over there. That plate looks bloody just because I had paper towels on it to kind of soak up some excess moisture.
alright, burger on top of that. And then
Bacon.
bacon. And then we have tomato.
So some
This
tomato.
will be mine. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you want these.
Yeah, without the guts, please.
Ah.
And a
And then-
little jalapeno red onion to top it off.
Alrighty. You put that there. Okay. And then anything else goes on this? Ketchup if you want. And
I'm
then
gonna go with a little ketchup myself.
how about the fries? And these are the end product of the fries. And then we'll let you guys know how it all tastes together. Alright, now we're gonna see how it tastes. We won't lie to you guys, promise.
It's a big burger by the looks of it, though.
Pickle dressed watercress. In the dressing, I have a little Asian hot sauce with the apricot jam.
I think the presentation
Wow.
was very nice.
It's really tasty.
Yeah, is it good?
Yeah, it's a good, big, meaty burger.
By rolling it
The
out,
guac is really nice.
of it, and
It plays well with the cheese. The burger's seasoned nicely.
So why do you want to win today?
Just a very good overall burger. The only improvements we could honestly make would be the bun. And the only reason the bun's not that great is because it's old.
Because we didn't make it.
That she was in the car
Oops. Okay, that's it.